Or it either moved or shrunk. Hi. Meet a certain intruder. The alien? I'm reporting. Storage, intruder. Apparently this is an achievement. I was expecting to meet an alien. It's so funny to me. Look. I know. I know that I have experience in armed observation duty because I've played games like Anomaly Watch, Armed Observation Duty 1, which were more that I played, and that sort of stuff. And last video was more meant as, hey, I just record and start trying to try to fix the FPS, and what happens. But I didn't just expect to be like, hey, time to fucking log in, and that sort of stuff, and then go log the fuck in, and just beat it in one go. I was not expecting that. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is Armed Observation Duty 2. The idea of our Armed Observation Duty series is simple. You have to watch a certain area, in this case probably like in the last video on house, and you have to see if things change. This can vary from stuff moving around, from stuff disappearing, to additional stuff like, for example, where there are 3 tomatoes suddenly there are 4, but also creepy stuff like, intruders and that sort of stuff. So, you never know. Oh yeah, I've played games like Alternate Watch, Paranormal Inc., Exit 8, and Observation Duty 1. Oh, the good old times. And today, since I beat the cursed house, today we're gonna go to the house of the past. And this video is gonna be the last one, where I have no clue what changed. Oh. Ugh. This is already your new job. Are you prepared? No. You're alright, yeah, I know. But there's so much stuff. Oh. Is this a big present? Okay, I guess I try to remember. There are so many paintings here. There is gonna be so much stuff moving around. And thing. And that's the thing. I was I really locked in. And it was I beat it. And just since, I don't know if you have things here, but just trying. Because you believe me, maybe. I'm trying to signature what is in here and that sort of stuff. But I won't see anything out of the ordinary yet. Also, in the in my last Escape the Backgrounds video, how I talked about the fact that, I'm now a neo-gender Preggo girl, and I'm in the progress of I think something moved here. In the progress of upgrading everything to fit the neo-gender more. Well, the funny thing is, ever since I thought that, I thought this day would be the thought that my job coach would visit me at integration work again, and that there is something changed here. Is that a floor wall movement? And then my job coach will come today, we have a thing. Something feels odd here. I don't know why. Is the camera malfunction then? Oh wait, I'm recording in the bathroom. Oh, there's an object movement here. Hold on. This moved. Thing. But apparently that was next week. Okay, hold on. Let me do object movement. I know that happened. I'm gonna miss so many stuff, and people are gonna tell me Elise, you missed this. No. Really? Outside. Floor wall movement. Now it feels normal again. I'm gonna die already. Is this like a painting anomaly? Was this painting always like this? No. I'm not finding anything. But it was next week, and the funny thing is, you know how I set my coast that I thought, you know, for the first time, like, hey, this is who I want online, and that sort of stuff, this is who I am. But... okay, I'm gonna die. She ever since then, like... is this a painting anomaly then? She never talked to me again ever since then. Or maybe I'm just overseeing things. Which is odd. And I think today she had time, or maybe it's the fact that she's just preparing for next week. I wonder how next week will go. I will tell you about it, but still. Okay, what am I missing? Wait, this is not correct, right? This is old. I don't remember this. There's so many little details to look at. Like so many freaking little details. Wait, I should report that extra object here. I'm gonna die because I've reported an hour without any objects. Thing. So that will be next week and I will tell you about it, but I wonder how that goes. Now that like my integration works knows I'm a transgender, or you know, a pregnant gendered girl. And that sort of stuff. So. And thing, but she doesn't know. I want to tell her about my content. And thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. In the kitchen then? So that'll be next week, but I was like really mentally prepared, you know, of like object movement. I was really like looking forward, or like, you know, being mentally prepared of like I have to make that talk. Oh. Is it me or is the wall moving? No, that's not me. That is a wall movement, okay. That looks so old, huh? That's so old. But then here give me an, you know, object movement. So that is wall movement. Huh. I'm gonna die, I know, but... because I legit don't know what to look for. There's so many little details. Hi. Am I intruding on something? Who of you guys put, you know, I look, I know I'm a neo-gender girl, and I know I'm, you know, like the bully of the, or the nerd of the class that gets easily bullied on, the kid in the class that gets easily bullied on because of my pregnant gender. But to put the, there's not a corpse! Oh wait, it's outside. To put a corpse in my bathtub? I'm pretty sure nothing outside happened. At least we're fixing some anomalies. I'm gonna say extra object here. It's so easy to put like extra object around here. Is that poster changed? Did that? Eh. Hold on, one way to test. Or is, yeah, too late to check. But again, like, look, I know that not everybody is agree with my content. But... Oh, is that a bis present? Nee, wait, that's shrinking. Right? Is that shrinking? I mean, I made it to 2.5 too. There were only 6 anomalies. Okay, this is correct, this is present. I wanna look at the... That is all present. The poster was not changed. Yeah, shut up, that was all correct. That is all correct. Where were the anomalies then? Legit, where were the anomalies then? I think it's something... Legit, what were the anomalies? I didn't see any difference with things. Oh wait, where here things disappeared. Because there was only a cola bottle standing here. Were those the 3 anomalies active? Huh. This was disappeared too. Okay, there's 2 anomalies that I've seen now. It's 2 out of the 3 things that I've spotted. This was not present. Hold on. That was not present. Does it either moved or not? Because I've been looking at this. In sense of like, you know, was this an extra object or not? So either that is moved or is an extra object. Like, that's the thing of this game playthrough. Like, at the start you suck, you know? You don't see anything, and it takes you a few runs to get used to it. But, I'm still reporting for the bathroom, huh? You need to learn those. Huh. And things. Oh, hi. I didn't want to report moved because of that. I want to report moved because of that. I'm pretty sure that was not standing there. Let's see if I'm correct. I was not correct. You know, let's try again. Like, this is the thing, there's so much, you know... There's so much to look forward to. Like, you know, the little cans everywhere. I know it's done on purpose. And such stuff, but... Like, I know it's done on purpose, but I hate it. Because I had a long day and I'm like half tired and that sort of stuff, so that's Preggo. But yeah, as I said, since I'm updating everything, as to, you know, I'm complete of like, how do you say that? You know, to fit my neo-gender, as I've done, for example, updated my Elise introduction channel in the Discord. That if you want to join that, that will be linked down below in the in the link tree. The link tree can also be found in my channel description and that sort of stuff. So, and plans that I still want to do, but as of moment not done, but maybe when I've done this video and such stuff. Oh, this is a painting anomaly. Is the fact that like I wanted to update my YouTube intro that's gonna be more focused around my neo-gender and uses more the Preggo pronouns of me, you know, so instead of like saying she, her, they, where possible, it's gonna say Preggo, Preggo selves, or Preggo's eyes and Preggo self, for example. That blue is so bright. And thing. So, yeah. I want to do also more towards the Discord. A lot is gonna change to fix the thing and that sort of stuff. So why is my okay? Wouldn't it be that here was something disappearing that I would not notice it? Apparently upper neighbors have their kids. I think that one moved, but I don't think it only can disappear. There's so much this. Why is? Hello? Like why? Just 1 o'clock. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm just like I'm not that like I'm not believing in myself. Why is my like not believe? I don't see any anomalies anymore. I don't see any anomalies anymore. Things. So there's a lot gonna be updated and things. I should also look at the floor and walls and I have to think about it. Like the thing is, I don't see anything that like stands out to me. You know. Like nothing general at all. And such stuff. Like I'm trying to pay attention to things that like were like missing less. Or you know he can do that. Is that the door opening or is that Abyss presence? I do apologize for the upstairs neighbor kid. I think it's upstairs and that sort of stuff. So I do apologize for that. I have no idea why you're acting like this. It's 10 o'clock, warm, but thing. Wait, that moved. That is either extra or moved because I've been like pretty sure this was not present here. That is one that I do know because I've been looking at that. See, I'm getting better at this. See, it was an extra object. Paintings are still the same too. Is there like one for like? There's no 14. I do feel like there is something missing here. I don't know why I could tell, but I feel like something's missing here. Or maybe it's moved. I don't know. Why does like my neighbor like upstairs neighbor? I haven't gone, the whole day through, but like I was like, I was like gaming with friends, nothing happens, and the moment I go recording, and the moment I go recording in this thing, we complaining, but it's still a kid, I can't really control a kid. And such stuff. There's no disappearance, there's no extra object. Can try. Oh. I think the box wants to say something, is there somebody there to open the box? They're getting more obvious. Or is that like floating? Like there's no floating thing. They're getting more obvious thing. But that's what I said, like, I can't really control my neighbors, but to my feeling, like, I don't know how they've been acting throughout the day and thing. But like, I'm gaming with friends, nothing happens, I don't hear anything. And the moment I go recording, the moment I go recording, I don't see anything change here yet. Oh, okay, this is trippy. This is real trippy. Oh, it's slowing down. Is it going reverse? Imagine walking into your bedroom when you see this. I would freak the hell out. I would legit freak the hell out, I think. Oh, the paintings are still at least. At least the storage is like more doable to know. I don't see anything changed there. You know, I feel like you here there is an extra object because I'm pretty sure what either you were with 2 or 3. Like there is something extra present. I don't know if this was present here too. Either that moved or is extra. Oh, so trippy. I don't see the same. You know, I don't see that thing the same way. Not check the extra object? Was then I'm gonna try the kitchen. I don't see this room the same way anymore. I'm at 2 o'clock. Good. I know, for example, I know that there... No? You know, I know that there are guides out there that tell you every anomaly, you know, where to look for and that sort of stuff. That was bigger. Or it either moved or... shrunk. Hi. Meet a certain intruder. The alien? I'm reporting. Storage, intruder. Apparently this is an achievement. You know, I was expecting to meet an alien. Don't kill me because I got too late. Thank you. And there is an achievement, meet the alien, you know, and apparently that's the thing. So I thought I was too late because of like you know, that I came in without like thing. I'm getting better at spotting them at least. So now at least I don't have to do that achievement anymore. Oh. If I manage to beat this in this video, I will do the achievements that are like on the other map. Oh, because there is 2 sets of achievements, and that is retired to Timothy's Revenge on the next map. And such stuff, so... There's something missing here. These were darker. So this is related to Timothy's Revenge, basically. Disappears in kitchen? What's that move then? These bananas are certainly way more... Like the bananas below my head are certainly way more yellow. So something has to be moved. Okay, apparently not. Oh, the painting anomaly. This was not like this. Oh, there was something missing in the can because or was that the living room? That was the living room. Yeah, there was a living room. Now that I think about it. And that sort of stuff. I feel like there is something that was here, but now it's missing. I guess I will never know. Hi. Guys, first a corpse in my bathtub, and now a corpse in my yard. You know, as I said, I know that not everybody agrees to my pregnant gender and my pregnant content. You know, being the pregnant Vtuber and that sort of stuff. But to throw corpses around? There's still nothing moves. I feel like there is something moved. I think this was higher up. I think. Not sure. One way to test that. I'm either on the spot with them, you know, or I don't see anything at all. And that sort of stuff. Because the rooms have been pretty much the same. ever since I tried to report stuff that I thought was not it. So either there are anomalies active that I don't mention or see, or, you know, they calm down, which is also a possibility. I've been way more actively reporting than they appear, apparently. But we did meet Holy Alien, apparently. I can help but wonder. Probably not it, but... 3 o'clock, the witching hour starts. It's okay, this is not extra. These. Good to know. Now I need to pay attention because the witching hour starts. Now anomalies become active, and now I need to, like, not report randomly. Yeah, if you know that they're active, highlight them then for me. I made it to 3 PM. I call it a day, I guess. I want to win. I don't legit didn't see anything. In storage then? Wait, is that door open? No, the door is not open. I legit didn't see anything. Wow. On the brink of a sec, I saw like a face in the window. But we got the intruder, so thing. Okay, check. This was missing. Now that I think, oh, there was a missing one. Okay. This is correct. This was correct. There was a ghost face here present. This was correct. This was all correct. Apparently, this was correct. This was missing, I think. No, there was nothing disappeared. This is all correct. Oh, was the table missing? Didn't I never notice it? Wow. Now that I think about it, this was missing. I think. Okay, I got it. Now that I think about it, how did I miss the table? How did I miss that? Like, literally the, hammer is standing against it. Literally the hammer is standing against it. How can I miss that? But we met the alien, so there's still some nice intruders and corpses around. But we at least have a general idea, or I start to remember how things look. I think this was also missing. This was also missing. It's like the most obvious things are missing. You know, the thing of how do you say that? Small things okay, but I still for example the table. How do you miss the table? Because and this can be obvious because there's not always a hand towel in a bedroom, but the hammer is literally the hammer behind this Preggo is literally standing against it. You'll probably be screaming to me in the comments Elise, dumbass Preggo. I'll paint it anomaly. You look dumbass. But we just got that face in the window and we died. That's sad. This is also so boom and annoying. Some are obvious, but not all of them are obvious. Or I just don't know this obvious. I legit didn't notice this. Now that I think this has also disappeared, so... Hey, it's a good first run. A good first radio, guys. Don't see anything out of the ordinary yet. Assume there would be more present, but Maybe not. All the paintings should... Hi. Can I help you? You know, this is my bedroom. No, you can have it. I don't have this house. People try to stand corpus around here. Now you're hunting it. I'm done with this house. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh, I'm leaving. You can have it. But already a ghost at like not an hour in yet. That's really quick. Also the problem with this like thing is you can talk, but I'm also trying to focus on like what is maybe missing, changed, and thing. I didn't feel like something moved here. Why did I? I don't think it is, but no object out of movement. Am I gonna like be like doomed again because I don't see anything? Am I gonna be doomed again? I don't see anything yet. What will be obvious? I mean, visible obvious. Did you grow? Like, there's nothing indicating to me that, like, I... And I know there are anomalies active, but I don't see them. And then I'm gonna doubt myself again. Like, I know outside is correct. Now, somebody, somebody was mad throughout all the books of the shelf. I wonder, because, like, if this was extra or not. I don't think it will be, but it's never worth a try. That's not extra. I just hate how many objects there are. In sense of like, there's so many little details. There's so many little things to look forward to that could easily disappear, change, or be added to. And that sort of stuff. Oh. I overlooked the kitchen, but nothing happened. Nothing did change in here. Oh. Can you guys also stop moving my walls? I think it only happens outside and in like the bathroom because those two are like different textures. So I'm feeling more comfortable enough to at least not randomly report anymore. But you never know. You never know. I'm pretty sure that plant was not there at the beginning. And it blends in too well. So I hate it. It blends in too well. No, it's not an actual object. It's not a movement, so... Did I just miss that plant? I just didn't see it. I'm pretty sure the plant was not there. But you know, who am I the judge? Apparently I don't know this game. Did I chair shrunk? I know there are anomalies active and that I can see them. You're probably yelling at me like Elise, like these are the things, but I can't pass my thing and that sort of stuff. But there's so many shit to look forward to. Like legit, I don't see anything. Again. Oh wait. The hammer is missing. The shovel is moved from here, but the hammer is missing. Does that count as both? Then hold on. Because the shovel was here. And the hammer was this. Oh, the hammer was standing here. Oh. What's that? I did pretty much say shovel in the beginning, I think. Okay, there's no movement. Okay, it's the hammer against the table. Hello, moving mirror. Like, there's so much little detail. Like, you can pause the video, you know? Is that a normally painting? That painting feels different. Like, you can pause the video and be like, oh, this is different, you know? This is different, this is different. But I can't. I have to keep looking. There's no painting normally. And that sort of stuff. Like, so far, I haven't really seen out of the ordinary, and I'm like looking at all the little details and trying to memorize them as they are now, but I still doubt myself. And thing. Oh, I clicked on my... Imagine if I said close to my... Imagine if I closed on my PC, I accidentally clicked on the Windows logo. Yeah. Shut up! Oh, there's a missing here. Yeah. Oh wait, this moved? Because I was like looking at this, I was looking at the poster, if that was like a painting, but it's not a painting, it's a poster. Like, so at least there's 2 down of the 3, 4. So... I'm pretty sure you were more to the left. Pretty sure. You know, I've looked so many at that room, you think by now I would know, but no. No object found in the living room. This means I wouldn't get the warning again. Which is sad. You know, maybe there were just 2 to 3 anomalies active, but that means what will be the third one? What disappeared? Huh. Huh. You know, I guess I found the third one. And this is the reason why we sent in random reports, guys. Just to go like, you know, hey. Was it a chair thing back there or this thing? And this is, you know, this is why we do this. Is it all moving? No. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Oh, that's what's following me up. Is that Abyss present? I'm pretty sure this is Abyss present. I thought it would follow me up, you know. Is this an intruder? What is this? This is not Abyss placements. Is this a camera malfunction? There is an extra object there. Hold on. What the fuck is it? Okay, if you don't want to, you know, tell me what you are, then sure, stay there. And that sort of stuff. Right click it. So it's something related to the T-bone steak that was... Okay. Solved, guys. Solved. Wait, the paper thing moved. I'm pretty sure that moved. It was more the other way. Like this way. So... Sir, can I help you? Calm down, sir. Calm down. I'm sorry that after this guy's on yapping. Now, I don't get scared by a lot of more things, because, like, you know, I play a lot of horror games, so I know the ins and outs of, like, things, you know, how it works. But, like, this morning, I was going to integration work, and I stepped out of the bus, you know, to, like, the bus stop where I go, and then walk from, and that sort of stuff. And, you know, I was walking, I was singing along to my music and that sort of stuff, and out of nowhere, you know, it's just next to a bicycle path, like, and out of nowhere, across that bicycle path comes a boy and a girl on a bike, and that girl really hardly yelled for no reason and that sort of stuff. And I was sitting there, I looked scared the crap out of me for some reason. Because it was without reason, without anything, you know, that she started yelling. And I was like, what the fuck, you know? A thing. But further up, you know, further up down the road, when I was walking nearly to integration work, I certainly, I was walking across the bicycle path because there was no sidewalk at that point and that sort of stuff. Uh, and thing, and what was there extra? I don't know. And thing, and suddenly I heard a loud honk, as if like a motor was like, coming. Oh wait, the door was open. Door. If like a motor from behind me like wanted to move on, but the road, like the bicycle path, I was walking left, so I was like earlier more spotted from people to the left and to the right and that sort of stuff. Thing. But I was like to the right of me is like way more space, you know, still done. But apparently, oh, this is speaking long. The thing, like, apparently they, but before I could realize, I looked out, behind me if there was indeed like a motorcycle and that sort of stuff, that wanted to get past. I saw somebody, driving next to me in the car because I was next to the road and waving at me. I still have to this point no clue who it was, and no clue who like waved at me and thing. And that also scared the crap out of me, that honk. So, and the thing. So I was really like, I don't get scared by horror games anymore. No, I'm get scared by the real life, by random yells and random honks. Because if you don't know, when I like walk outside, at least for that way, I like have music playing on in the background and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I don't really hear what's behind me most of the times. So like, there's the fear of the unknown and that sort of stuff. What often has been talked about. It's 4 o'clock. I'm still alive somehow. I think. So yeah. But the funnier thing is like, why do horror games not scare me anymore? Because I think I know the tricks, and that's the thing that I often say about like uh horror games. The fear of the unknown is the. What are you laughing at? This is what I love about this game. As you clearly can see, like in one moment on the game there is something, and one moment not, and you'd be like, "Oh shit," you get taken back. Apparently that was really funny, but apparently that was really funny. But stuff like that is, what make, if you do that correctly, it will make people scared. I think. Uh, so, and I found it funny, and I wanted to tell today because I still don't know who like honked at me. Nobody like in like on WhatsApp at me, "Hey Elise, I saw you walk," and that sort of stuff. And I didn't ask also like if somebody drive through this town today, but I'm just gonna move the bedroom and like keep it target paint locked on and that sort of stuff. But the funnier thing is like, for example, like on the way back when I was walking to the bus and that sort of stuff, you know, from behind two like annoying kids on fat bikes came towards me, and I legit think I didn't notice them at first. They were laughing when they drive past by me. I think they either on purpose wanted to hit me and that sort of stuff, or they were like, oh look at me, I can avoid the girl walking across the street and that sort of stuff. So, but like that didn't scare me. That was more like how annoying you like looking at me funny, haha, you know, and that sort of stuff. So a thing. But that didn't scare me. Well, I'm almost like get run over because I'm, a kid on a fat bike thinks he can like avoid around me. But I still felt like it's still kind of funny. There's like a random yell. Can easily under the press abstract movement here because of the water bottle there. Now I'm not seeing anything. Now I'm gonna die. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, this moved. This is more to the left. Right? No. Dang. That's sad. 15 out of 20 anomalies. That's sad. Let me show you what I was talking about Timothy's Revenge and thing. But that's the funny thing. Like I said, a random scream that you didn't expect. And that is what of the horror games don't do well. They either always overpromise or underpromise. They build up towards this horror and get like a Springtrap jump scare for FNAF 3. But on the other hand, sometimes people do it so greatly that you do this, that like sometimes a random thing. Because a lot of people that play horror games know what horror games either are, watch them, or play them themselves. And usually they know the horror instinct. So trying to, is hard. And a lot of people first usually watch a horror game and then play them themselves, so. But for Timothy's Revenge, that's secret. Go to the cursed house. Apparently, I don't know if I didn't do this correctly, but thing. Then we're going to the study, and we skip you. If we click on the girl's picture, apparently if you click on it, find me. And if you click here, you see her. Can you see her? And then if you click on here, I'm buried under the flowers. And that indicates, this. Because through my playthrough in the cursed house, this always stood out to me. Thing. And if you click on this, she comes out of it. And this is Timothy's secret. Or Timothy's Revenge. You found her. Was it fair? I don't know. Was it revenge? No. It happened before my demise. Your job was my revenge. Do you think I'm a murderer? I think you are. It doesn't matter. I hired you, but you're dead. Yes, it was me. Adam trained you. It was my revenge. But you broke out of the curse. What about the house, you ask? The house is doomed. As am I. And that's Timothy's Revenge. And that sort of stuff. I don't think I've done the Timothy's Revenge one because this is apparently thing, but yeah, I might do that one day. This is our first attempt at the House of the Past and Timothy's secret and that sort of stuff. This game has a secret. Oh. I think. So, yeah. If you don't know me and are nieuw aan het leren, I'm known as Preggo, you're pregnant neo-gendered girl on the internet. You're pregnant, pregnant Vtuber, trans girl and that sort of stuff. If you're interested in horror and project TV, you're right around here in the corner. As on Friday, I usually upload a Friday, Horror Friday. With every Friday morning being a different horror video. As in this case, I'm on observation duty too. In the past, I've done Escape the Backrooms, Poppy Playtime, My Friendly Neighborhood, Garden of Abandonment, Dark Deception, you named it, I've done it. A few of those playlists will be linked in the icon in the top right. If you want to see more, I'm on observation duty stealth horror games like the one I mentioned at the start of the video. Like Alternate Watch, Paranormal Inc. I'm on observation duty 1. Make sure to check out the outdoor playlist on the left and that sort of stuff. If you like my content, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's the best way to support this Preggo girl, and that's the best way, to help me go on the internet. By subscribing, you get future videos and that sort of stuff. By liking, you throw the video out in the algorithm, or YouTube throws it out in the algorithm more and that sort of stuff. If you want to stay up to date and better, talk to your pregnant gender girl and that sort of stuff. Make sure to join the Discord through the link tree down below. It's the best way to stay up to date. It is your best way to talk with me or your best friends and that sort of stuff. And Don't forget, all my other socials are also in the link tree, so including my Twitch channel, my Voice channel, in case you want to see how stream goes from time to time. As for example, my friendly neighborhood has been completely recorded on Twitch and that sort of stuff. But there's also my Instagram, Twitter, and Blue Sky in case you want to stay up to date, but you don't use Discord. My Ko-fi and Patreon are there in case you want to support me a little bit more. But with that, I want to say, have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and might I all see you in the next wonderful YouTube video. Until then, bye.